Alright, let's upload new videos to the lobby computers. It's a Windows machine. We're all using Macs. So in the previous video we showed how to download the Microsoft Remote Desktop software. Go to your Applications folder and launch that. We start out with no profile, so we'll want to add a new one. Let's call this Lobby Videos. You need to know the IP address, 137.229.29.13. The username to use is all lowercase, no spaces, Design Services, and we're going to leave the password blank. If you want to store it, that's up to you. It's a little bit of a security issue to do that, though. Let's tell this not to start in full screen mode. And let's not use all monitors. Alright, just X out of this window. It will automatically save for us. We can fire it up. Tell it we want to continue. You could also show the certificate if you want. It's just going to say it's a self-signed certificate. Put in the password. And we'll fire up now. It's going to tell us that another user is logged on, and that is the user that's actually playing the videos right now. So we do want to continue. What this does is it blanks the screen out in the lobby and transfers control of the computer to you here. It'll take a minute for this to do its job. Few more seconds. There we go. Alright, so we're not really running in full screen, but this window does take essentially our full screen. I'm going to just shrink this down a little bit so we have access to some of the stuff behind it. We're going to need a command line in particular. Alright, so step one is to get the new videos on the system. And if we come down to the Windows menu, and in the start box, the search box, we can type in Explorer. We want to run Windows Explorer. We can scroll up here and play a little bit with window sizes and whatnot. And over here on Drive C, there's a folder called Videos, and this is where all the videos are. So if you need to delete a video, just delete it out of here. This file, givideos.xspf, is the playlist file that the VLC media player uses to show the videos. So what we need to do is we need to put all the videos we want in this videos folder, take out the ones we don't want, rebuild the givideos.xspf playlist, and then reboot the computer to cause it to be displayed and to show all the movies out in the lobby. Alright, so I don't want to delete any of these videos, but I do want to get new videos on here. Any way you can get videos on this machine will be fine. If you want to use a web browser to put the videos on the machine, to download the videos, you can do that. I prefer to use the command line because I'm old school like that. So I am going to run the command.exe change to my desktop. I'm changing to the desktop because this PSCP program is here. We're going to run that. PSCP, give it a username at a machine name. That is my computer, my desktop computer. Colon. I'm going to look in my desktop folder, and I believe I have a directory there called bids2. And we're going to copy everything in that folder to our current directory here on this Windows machine. Yes, we'll store this key in here. I'll type in my password. And you can see our files being downloaded now. This will take a minute or so. Maybe should have started with some smaller files that would transfer a little more quickly. Again, you can move these files however you want. You can use PSCP if you have access to a web server that you can put these files on. You could download them with a browser. You could put the files on a USB stick and plug them into the computer, into a USB port on the computer, and then drag and drop just using Explorer. You could mount a drive with Samba, or the Windows native equivalent. However you want to do it is fine. You can download these files to the desktop if you want. I like the desktop just because it's a convenient spot that you can download them to anywhere, as long as ultimately we can make them end up in this C:\videos directory. Alright, we can exit out of this screen. And now we will drag and drop our 3 videos into the videos directory. And now let's start VLC. We've got a link over here in the top left corner. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is all about. We'll save and continue. Media. We need to find our playlist. There it is, under View. So we'll open that. And over here in our listing, let's show this by details. And we will select all of these files. You can do that with clicking at the top, go to the bottom, hold down Shift, click. And we want to exclude this givideos.xspf file. So if you hold down Control and click, it will deselect it. Now we can drag all of these files over to our playlist, drop them in. If you want to rearrange files, you can. Click on Media, Save Playlist File. And open up Drive C, Videos, and save it to our givideos.xspf. It's important to use the same name. There's a script that uses this name to launch and play the videos when the computer is started. So we'll save that, replace the existing. We're almost done. We can quit all of these things, come back down to our start menu, and now let's reboot that computer. The command for that is shutdown -R. The -R means restart, and use -F to force a restart. Otherwise, there's some possibility that you'll lose your desktop connection, your remote desktop connection, but there will be a prompt saying, are you sure you want to do this? So the -F just says yes to all of that and causes an immediate reboot. Hit return. Windows will shut down in less than a minute. I have not played with this enough to know if we hit close, if it cancels the shutdown or not. But it does just take a minute or so. So we'll let that sit there and go through its process. That's all there is to this. In less than a minute, our screen should go blank. And then if you walk outside into the lobby, after this machine reboots, you should see the new videos playing. There's not much else exciting going on here, so I'm going to wrap this up.